Well, slightly different cafe setting because of the school holidays, and as part of this week and these episodes, I've been highlighting some of the most popular or most viewed videos on the Family First YouTube channel. And this is just on the YouTube channel. Of course, there's been thousands, hundreds of thousands views on our Facebook as well. But the third most popular or most viewed video, well, it's actually a series of two, and it's a bit of a fun one because during the lockdowns that we experienced in New Zealand last year, in the middle of the year around August, and of course it mainly affected Aucklanders, or the top half of the North Island, we noticed a bit of a trend when there were the usual beehive stand-up media conferences, and when it went to questions, it always seemed to go to the same two journalists, and we thought, that's a bit weird. Is this the case? Is this just our suspicion? And so we did a bit of investigation, and we came up with this sort of very funny video that actually went viral. The New Zealand Herald saw it and talked about it, and then suddenly everybody was starting to watch it. So this is the first of a two-part series. Have a watch.
We are now happy to take questions.
Prime Minister
Tova.
Anthony, what is this?
Just like we have every other time if we do it together. We're now happy to take your questions. Tova.
We anticipate.
And together, that's exactly what we are going to do. Happy to take questions. Tova.
Thank you. How close are we to determining this?
And I encourage you to share that information with others. We are now happy to take your questions. Jessica.
Prime Minister, are you satisfied?
Now happy to take your questions. Jessica.
Prime Minister, what buffer is it giving you?
Happy to take questions. Jessica and then Tova.
Prime Minister, have we peaked?
Please do remain absolutely cautious. Yeah, Jessica.
You need information.
Be patient and be kind. We'll now happily take questions. Jessica then Tova.
Where are we at with our vaccination?
Please do look after yourselves. We'll now take questions. Jessica then Tova.
What's the difference?
For now though, we're happy to take questions. Jessica.
More details about the truck drive.
But for now, we'll open up. Jessica.
So the 24 new cases.
And we collectively keep going. Happy to take questions. Jessica.
If you were
We're now open to questions. Yeah, Benedict, and then I'll come to Tova. Now happy to take questions, and feel free to direct them to Professor Henry as well. Jessica and then Tova.
Prime Minister,
So yeah, there we are. That was it was an interesting experiment. Jessica then Tova, and not many other media seemed to get a word in, and in fact there was even some shirts which came out, Jessica then Tova. There was also some caps. It became part of the Kiwi vernacular almost, Jessica then Tova or Tova then Jessica. And the politicians actually alluded to this, as you will see in our follow-up video, because the question was the lesson learnt? Did they realise that people were watching and realise that certain journalists were getting preference? And so there was part two to this series, which was very popular on our Family First YouTube channel as well. And the question was, did they get the message? And have a listen to the comments right at the end by one of the other political editors. It's very revealing. So this is part two.
We are now happy to take questions.
Prime Minister
Tova.
Anthony, what is this?
Tova.
Can we anticipate?
Tova.
Thank you. How close
It's Jessica.
Prime Minister, are you satisfied?
Jessica.
Prime Minister, what buffer?
Jessica and then Tova.
Prime Minister, have we
Yeah, Jessica.
you need information?
Jessica then Tova.
Where are we at with
Jessica then Tova.
what's the difference?
Jessica.
More details about
Jessica.
so the 24.
Jessica.
If you were
Yeah, Benedict, and then I'll come to Tova. Jessica and then Tova.
Prime Minister,
Happy to take your questions. I'll mix things up a bit because I'm prone to habit. I'm going to jump in the front. Henry, and then I'll come to Jenna. Happy to take questions. Tova.
Now happy to open up for questions. So Jessica and then Tova, I believe, is the routine.
Happy to take your questions. Yeah, Tova.
can be found on the Unite Against COVID website.
What's not working properly?
Till then, though, we are now happy to take questions. Yeah, Tova. We need everyone to play their part. Yeah, Tova, Jessica. Sorry, Tova, the question. That if you have any questions on, we'll start with Tova, then Jessica. We're now both happy to take questions. Yeah, I'll come Tova, then Jessica. And I know we can do it. You're now happy to take questions. Yeah, Tova. Kia ora, Minister Henare. We'll open up for questions. I'll start with Gina.
The way that the Prime Minister and her ministers have been running those press conferences have changed quite a lot over the year and a half since COVID. It started off with being sort of a free-for-all, whoever could shout the loudest and get their attention. But now, as you'll hear, it's your Jessicas, then your Tovas, and then you kind of move around. It's gotten quite political, actually.